Se reposer, on va regarder le match tranquille.
Please raise your hand if you have a question. We'll start with questions in English, followed by any questions in Spanish. Someone to start, please. Jordan?
Nico have a knock in his foot, and we'll see. I don't know yet. Really good. So he can play his position. So smart and help us. So really good. I'm really pleased for the game from John. Really good. He knows the net, and you're right. So the year when we make the exceptional season was an important player there.
With Rico Lewis, is that his best position in your opinion? Because he seems to be getting quite a lot of room. Do you think that rather than a right back?
I adore that player. He's so intelligent, so clever in smaller spaces against teams. I said maybe I'm marking more duels, maybe he struggled a little bit more, but the teams like Villarreal that they move and zone marking exceptionally, you have to have a players that move really well in that positions, and Rico is top class players when you have to play in that way. I'm pretty sure the people was a little bit scared because I line up to him and not, but also I need fresh legs, so we cannot forget we play on Saturday, Tuesday with travel. It's different, we play in Manchester than travel to here. And I think Bernardo was fresh, and the other ones in the second half we dropped a little bit because we didn't read well what we have to do in situations like the second half. But in general, I know exactly which team is Villarreal, Marcelino, and I'm really pleased for the performance in the victory.
Good evening, Coach. Nasruddin Nasri from Canal+. I would like to speak about Nicolas Pepe. He was elected the best player in La Liga in August, and you knew him when he played in Arsenal. What can you say about this player?
It's really good. It's a long time ago when playing Arsenal. I'm happy that he's playing here. So, yeah, but I'm pretty sure when Arsenal pay the amount of money they pay is because he's a really good player. Otherwise, it would not happen that. So, he's a dangerous player. So the final third, 1-against-1, but I think just coach Jeremy, Bernardo, they defend him really well.
Hi, Pep. Rico has said the players are getting some confidence back and everyone trusts each other as well. Does that make your job easier when they have that togetherness?
Absolutely, but always have been like that, except last season because we are not together because they were in hospital. So in the table massage during 11 months, so that's why it was so difficult. And last season, today, look what happened in the last 20 minutes. I can bring, Tijani, I can bring Oscar, I can bring Ryan Cherky, Omar, and look, I have a Phil Foden in the bench and have a Nathan and Ryan Nuri. So when you want to compete on competition, you need the squad. The last season, we have 30, 40, 50 players. Like after that, 60, 70 minutes, they were tired. And after they cannot rest because 3 days later, have another one. And when that's happened, of course, and the players feel we are stronger than last season. They rely on themselves a lot. And we had the feeling that, again, we control the games most of the time. Of course, you can finish it maybe more, but in Champions League, when you play against a third of the league, and this team, you cannot expect them sometimes have bad moments.
Hi, Pep. What are your thoughts on just generally how the game played out, and how important was it to get the early goals?
Yeah, had early goals, but we could have scored earlier, right? So after 3 minutes, we could go 2-0, 0-2. So, and at the end, the chances were there. But the vibe is good. Our commitment is top, and they read really well the game. And our positional game in the first half was really good. It depends on the movement of the opponent. We knew exactly where we should pass the ball and did it well. We make a lot of switch of plays because they defend really good inside. And in the right moment, we make a good threat to score the goals with the good actions in the right side.
Hi, Pep Sidlow from The Guardian. You've just said there, in the right moment, we'll try to score some goals. How important is the patience to the way that you're playing? And that first goal, if I'm not mistaken, Savinho and John Stones play, I think, 6-1-2s, and they're not actually going anywhere, but waiting for the moment. How important is that they know how to time the moments when people move and when they make the pass?
Always we talk about where do you have passed the ball, and always I tell them, let me see the movement of the opponent. And it depends on the movement make an opponent, you have to decide. And the first half was really good. The problem in the second half, what we had done in the first half, we brought the opponent there. The second half, no. Second half, we played John Stones, Mateus keeper, Josko Guardiola, Kovacic is keeper. This is not positional game. The football has to be in the halfway, in the opponent halfway. That is what you have to play the positional game. And when we dropped them, after that was really good. Maybe we need more fresh movement for Erling, but understand play a lot of minutes. Sometimes make a movement in behind, it didn't happen. But and there is actions in the second half, like we make a good, incredible build-up. We break the lines, and instead to go, we come back when the ball comes. So no. So with the opponent comes, you have to make close, break the lines, right, left, in the middle. Now go. You have to attack. You don't have to wait. And sometimes we come back again. And that is what we miss. And that's why we suffer a little bit more in the second half. Look, Ryan Cherky arrived into action, and Mateus one action. And this is what the second half we didn't do it. And once you are there, it's be the patient to know exactly, when the right moment, and that's good. I love when sometimes come here, the people come back again and come back again and come back again. In the right moment, we break the line. It was so clever because at the end, Savio, and especially Rico and John, they're so clever players, and when that's happened, they read perfectly the moment they have to attack.
Hi, Pep. You said on Saturday you needed other players to chip in with goals as well as Erling, so you obviously got one off the captain, so pleased with that, obviously. Yeah, I'm pleased that Erling scored again, and pleased that Bernardo make an incredible header again. Bernardo's, I remember La Riyad Mahrez, a little bit like Messi, is a hammer. They have a hammer in the neck. They are so good. They are small, but it's so good in the head contact. So yeah, really good for the goal. But we had, if you analyze the first half and some moments in the second, we have a real clear chances. They have two chances, 2-3 chances at the end. I have to admit it, but in general, we make a good performance. Basically because I know perfectly for the Spanish people know it, and maybe English people doesn't know it. Villarreal is a top team. So I know how difficult it is here to come, and did in the way we played. I have the feeling that in many things we're coming back what we were in the past. Bernardo said to us before the Monaco game, Pep, that he knows what he'll do next season when his contract's up. He said he knows exactly what he'll do. Has he told you? He didn't tell me, no. He's my captain. We love each other so much, but he didn't tell me.
Time for 2 questions in Spanish, please, guys. Any questions? Just go, please. Well, thank you.
Sí, ahora va la victoria. Ha habido momentos de partido en el habéis tenido control del partido, 70% de posesión, pero incluso con el 0-2, no sé si ha habido momentos en los que incluso sentías que el partido todavía no estaba del todo cerrado y que el Villarreal se podía meter y que ha habido nerviosismo igual en el equipo.
¿Nerviosismo? No, nerviosismo no es la palabra. Te hacen gol. Pero es verdad que con 2-0 nunca está cerrado, nunca, y lo hablamos del descanso, pero las tuvimos, la segunda parte las tuvimos. Ellos las tuvieron los últimos 10-12 minutos, sí que las tuvieron. Pero sí, no estaba cerrado. Pero han pasado por esto, porque no los hemos hundido. Hemos tardado mucho en hundirlos y este ha sido el problema, pero mejoraremos.
Last question here, please.
Buenas noches, Pep. Enhorabuena por la victoria. Después de un cuarto de la Premier League jugada, ¿cómo ves a tu equipo en comparación con el Arsenal y con Liverpool?
Un cuarto. Hemos jugado 8 partidos, 38...
Sí, casi un cuarto.
Un poco menos, ¿no? Sí, bueno, más o menos. Muy fuertes. El Arsenal ya lo ha demostrado esta noche, no he visto el partido, pero hacerle 4 goles a Atlético en Madrid son muy fuertes, sí. Arsenal hace ya 2-3 años que están ahí cerca. Intentaremos ponerles problemas. Intentaremos.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, gracias.
Vale.